What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the debut of the Marlowe Magic Channel. It's the channel where I, Chris Marlowe, try to put a little entertainment in your day. Let's get to it.
Amazing!
A lot of people ask me, they say, Chris, because that's my name. They say, how'd you ever get into magic? Well, I found it's easier to show them than it is to tell them. See, it all started when I was just a kid. And I saw these cards on television, and I gotta tell you, I thought they were pretty cool. So the first thing I did is I ran down to the magic store, see if I could find a deck of them. And when I got down there, I found an old man shuffling up a deck of cards. I said, excuse me, sir. I said, but I just saw some cards on television. He said, you must be talking about them TV magic cards. I said, yes, sir, that's what they called them. He said, son, that's the most amazing deck of cards ever been devised by a man. I said, sir, that's a pretty broad boast. I said, what makes them so amazing? He says, quite simple. He says, you can move any card like the King of Hearts. He says, you can take that card, place it right in the center of the deck. You can show it's completely gone. He said, whenever you like, you just give the deck a tap, and it'll come to the top. I said, no way. I said, you must have more than one of those, So I went through there, and I found the King of Diamonds right away, and I kept on searching, found the King of Clubs and the King of Spades. But no matter how hard I looked, there was only one King of Hearts. I said, well, how can that be? He said, son, it don't matter what you do. He says, you shuffle it up to the best of your ability. He says, you don't ever have to watch it. He said, you can walk around a crowd whenever you feel lucky, see yourself a pretty lady. He said, all you got to do is stop, give it a tap, it'll come to the top. I said, no way. I said, let me see them cards. I said, you mean to tell me if I shuffle these cards up? Says, I never have to watch them. Said, I walk around the crowd whenever I feel lucky, see myself a pretty lady, I could just stop and it'll be on top. He said, no, kid, it ain't that simple. He said, don't just stay on top. He said, matter of fact, don't stay on the bottom. And I said, well, what good is if you can't find it again? He said, son, I didn't say you couldn't find it. He said, every card is equipped with an elevator button. I said, what? He said, that's correct. And if you hit it properly, he said, well, you can bring it to the top every time. I said, well, I've been on a lot of elevators. I said, all the elevators I've been on don't necessarily go up. He says, no, you're absolutely correct. Sometimes elevators go down. I said, no. I said, what if I want my elevator to go to like the second floor? He said, the second floor? He said, well, then you physically have to get inside the elevator. And you have to press a button. Could you press that button for him? No, that's the first floor. And he did second floor. There you go. He says, then you ride up 2 floors, the elevator door would open, you step out, and you'd be on the second floor. I said, that's truly amazing. I said, how much do cards cost? He said, well, you're just a kid. You're my first customer today. I'll tell you what, I'll let you have them for $39.95. I said, $39.95? I'm only 9 years old. I couldn't afford that, so I dropped them. It followed me home. That's kind of how I got into it. Don't forget to press that like button.